Hi Leo, welcome to channel 143. I'm Antonia. I'm going to be doing two different readings for you guys for the month of December 2018. The first spread will be a general overview reading and the second spread will be love specific. I will have timestamps down below for you guys if you'd like to jump to one or the other. I do recommend watching them both because they tend to tie in and overlap, give you a little bit more clarity. I also recommend watching at a bare minimum watch your sun sign and your moon sign to make the most out of these general readings. Okay, Leo, let's jump in to your general overview, general energies for the month of December 2018. Leo, December 2018. Well, the good news, Leo, Venus is going direct again. There's some shadow period. It's basically done. Mercury went retrograde on the heels of Venus going direct, but I believe Mercury retrograde will be over. I want to say December 6th. So you're almost out of the woods. I know it's been a challenging couple of months, especially with Venus. Some karmic issues and things came up. I know, pretty hardcore for you guys, like everybody. But December is going to be an easier month. The first message that's coming through for you guys is to be honest with yourself. There's something you're doing. For the majority of you, this will pertain to your career. You are not fulfilling your soul purpose, but you know this. There's some sort of disconnect. You want to do something different. You've been wanting to do something different. Something about the current state of affairs. It just isn't in alignment with your soul purpose anymore. Maybe once upon a time it was, but you've known for quite some time that you needed to make a change. Maybe you haven't had full clarity as to what that change needs to be, but you're going to start to feel more motivated, okay? Especially in 2019, December with the holidays, there's going to be some slowdown. I think what I'm getting for a lot of signs is that many people will be in a state of daydreaming, of trying to manifest, but maybe not seeing anything through to completion quite yet. Trying to get the ball rolling now before. You don't want to wait until 2019 if you already have an idea, something you're passionate about, especially if you've already put in work leading up to this point. Don't completely brush it aside because of the holidays, okay? It's really important that you're getting work done. It's really important that you're more than just talking about wanting a change, that you actually are seeing things through to completion now and taking steps forward to do so. Sitting at the center of your reading is cleanse and detox, but you need more than a physical detox. There's some sort of spiritual cleansing and detox that you need, maybe an uncrossing, which is something that I specialize in that I can help you with. When this card comes up, I like to recommend doing what you can on your own. Sea salt baths. They're so simple, but they are so powerfully cleansing. Something that we should all be doing on a regular basis anyway, especially if you're an empath, especially if you're particularly sensitive, you're a healer yourself. Make sure you are cleansing your energy. Sage and sea salt. Sea salt baths. Sage yourself, your home, your electronics, everything, your office if you can. Okay, but I'm getting it's more than just a simple cleanse. It's more of a cleanse than a physical detox. Okay, something's congested. It's like you want to move forward, but there's negative energies around, and I think the negative energy that's lingering, that attaches to you, that blocks things, has to do with your current job. This could be a living situation too. But there's something, it's so negative and it's so toxic that even when you're trying to manifest this new change, it's like you can't really call anything all the way in. You can't manifest fully because you have this negative energy around you, limiting what you can manifest at this time. So it's really important throughout the month of December to let go of all that doesn't serve you, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Be cleansing and detoxing. Be very conscious of the energy that you're allowing in your space. There is some sort of job that you're going to have to let go of, some sort of living situation I'm getting. We've talked about this in other videos. That energy is still here. Once you have this honest conversation with yourself about what needs to change, you recognize and accept your life purpose, and you start taking steps forward. You do this cleansing, okay? The clarity that comes through after that is this focus on service. You are being called to help other people, okay? And that's the disconnect. Where you're at, even if what you're doing right now, your sole intention with that job or that career path was to help other people, there's something about the environment that doesn't allow it. And so your soul hurts. You're not being challenged enough. I'm getting that some of you are bored, but it's more than boredom, right? I'm also getting this sense of like your soul hurts. You know that this just doesn't serve you anymore. You might feel trapped in it. It is time to go. Focus on service. It's following focus on service is perfect timing. It is the perfect timing in December, especially wait until after Mercury retrograde again. I believe it ends and goes direct on December 6th. So wait until after the 6th. Get the ball rolling. Don't wait until after the new year to start a new project. Start now. Start looking for a new job now. If you're considering going back to school, take the month of December to see what opportunities, options you have in terms of loans, in terms of programs, whatever it is. You need to have the energy of progress now. You cannot be all talk, okay? You will be tempted to slow down because of the holidays. Everybody will have that temptation. Don't do that. You need the time and you need the energy of what's around you right now to progress forward in the new year, okay? Let me grab a card that just flew. Yeah. Okay, this is a really big message for you guys. You're being honest with yourself that where you're at doesn't fulfill your soul purpose, and you need to make some changes. Right now, you may not be all the way confident that this new idea, this change can pay your bills. You may not think that you're good enough. You just have fear of the unknown, whatever it is, especially if you're walking away from some sort of financial stability, right, in your current career, and you're going to go branch off and maybe do something on your own now. You are being asked to do this, especially if it is alignment in alignment with helping other people. Okay? You're being asked to have confidence. If you can't have confidence in yourself, have confidence in the universe. You have to have faith right now. Okay? But this cleanse and detox, right? Energy work is a clarifier for life purpose. But because I have the cleanse and detox card on the table sitting at the center of your reading, in order to cleanse the energy around you, to bring this in completely with success starting in December 2018 and throughout the course of 2019, you just need some energy work. A lot of people are getting this right now because we all need it. We all need to cleanse. We all need to cleanse. But for you guys, it's bigger than that. Now, energy work, deep soul healing work, more than just a sea salt bath, okay? On crossings, attraction work, whatever it is, deep soul, karmic healing, whatever you need right now. It's going to help you step out of the situations that are causing the toxicity so that you can manifest fully, okay? There's something new that is trying to come into your life. Don't take this lightly. It's not to have any fear out there. You're okay. But if you want this change to come all the way into your life, to beautifully manifest, you need some sort of spiritual assistance with this. If there's a healer, a trusted healer that you already have a relationship with, reach out to them. It's the perfect time to do it. I am a shaman and Reiki master teacher. Reach out to me. If you think this applies to you, I would love to help you. But please understand that with cleanse and detox sitting at the center of your reading, this is hugely important for your success going forward with this new change. Okay? Cleansing, and this is a nice energy actually. It's lightening this energy a bit. Cleanse and detox. Now, you cleanse these toxic situations out of your life, you will enjoy your life more. That's what this message is. This is what's coming through right now. You walk away from the job, even if there's financial stability there, you walk away from it. Your soul will play. You will have more fun with friends, with family. I'm also seeing you're going to have more time with your children. But there's something about inner child here too. It's not just your soul, it's your inner child longs to do something more meaningful. But you gotta play. For some of you, having a playful energy, doing things that make you feel good, that will be the detox and the cleansing that you need. That will facilitate that for you. That will hold space for that for you, because that joyful, playful, fun energy, especially around the holidays, you'll be able to attract more of it. You'll let go of some of those stresses. Now, I know holidays can be stressful. Sometimes it's the holidays and it's, sometimes family. There can be some negativity there too. Make sure, if that applies to you, you gotta have fun. If you're not having fun, leave. Leave. You can't afford to go into the new year being stressed about things, adding to what you already have on your plate. Leos, you guys have been dealing with some tough situations at work, especially at work, and you need to surround yourself with people that you have fun with. You need to only entertain situations and experiences that allow that silliness, that playful energy, and that's also going to apply to love for some of you too. I know this is not a love specific reading, the next one will be, but for some of you, especially if you are already in a committed relationship, if you have that playful, loving energy, someone you're silly with that you have fun with, that's going to cleanse a lot of this energy, okay? But you have to have faith that you're moving forward and it's truly of the highest good and that you'll have success there. Clarifying the service card. What do you desire? What is it about your current situation that doesn't work? And what going forward do you need to be happy in your career? What do you need going forward to be happy in your home life, in your friendships, in your business relationships, in your romantic relationships? This is a manifestation card, but this is also telling you that you need to do a little work. You need to be communicating more thoroughly to the universe what it is that you really want. I said this to Sag too, just to say, okay, I'm tired of being single, I want a relationship. And you can manifest that relationship into your life. But if you haven't told the universe, say what your 5 core values are, how that relationship should feel, manifesting from that high level love, you could attract a relationship to you that is not of your highest good. You could get a new job and it might be just as difficult and unfulfilling as the last one. So take the time, even if you have to write a list, you have to journal, you need to brainstorm. Please put this work in because you will see success, especially in the year ahead, especially if you start doing this work now in December. If this is all you can do in the month of December because you'll be so busy at the end of the year and the holidays and everything, this is hugely important, so that's okay. Don't brush this off. Don't go into new ventures blindly, Take the leap of faith, have confidence, but also Consciously manifest what you want at this time. Consciously manifest. That means you have to do some work. That means you have to be communicating that with clarity to the universe. Focus on what you want, okay? Not what you do not want, because you want to make sure you're attracting the right energy in. Okay, and I'm getting that for some of you. You might be aware, you're so aware of what you do not want in a situation anymore. The politics of whatever you're dealing with, having to work one-on-one, being stuck between, very specific hours. It's like you're very aware of what has made you unhappy, but you're not fully communicating with the universe what will make you happy. So you may continue manifesting the negative situations. Make sure you are only focused on the positive. When you're brainstorming, when you're putting this work in, make sure you are only communicating with the universe what it is that you want. And go into detail with that, especially about how it makes you feel. I want a stable office environment where I get along with my bosses, my coworkers, because that way I will have peace at work. Even when it gets stressful, I know I have a good team. I'm a part of a good team. It's supportive. And when I go home, I have my peace of mind, day in and day out. So make sure you're focusing on those specifics. What I'm also getting is that you need to ground yourself. There have been some difficult situations at work, as we've discussed. It is the perfect time to walk away from them. But some of you have some very intense anxiety. Ground yourself. Spend time outside. I know it's getting cold for some of us, warmer for others, depending where in the world you are. Regardless of the weather, you have to connect to Mother Earth. You have to regroup. You need to reconnect to that source energy, to refuel, to fill up. For some of you, energy work will help you ground and will help you reconnect so that you can fully connect and fully manifest your life purpose at this time. But you have to stay grounded. If you're rooted in anxiety, you may block some really beautiful blessings from coming in. Also, stay grounded in what you're trying to manifest. Being in fantasy is wonderful and it's great. I'm a creative professional. I work in the music industry professionally, okay? At this stage in my life, I've had success in music, but all the years before, when I was still a struggling musician, so many people had the conversation that it just wasn't a realistic goal to attain. So I'm not going to tell you that your goals aren't realistic. Everything is possible, okay? It is. We manifest our futures. But what I'm trying to communicate with you is this. Make sure, especially for those of you in creative fields, you have these beautiful visions and you have these intentions, but make sure you stay grounded in them. Make sure you're not so out in la la land where you can't realistically make that happen for yourself. Be realistic about your goals, okay? I'm the last person in the world who's going to tell you something is impossible. I've seen too many people in my lifetime be hugely successful in fields that we've all been told were impossible to achieve success in, especially in the entertainment industry. I attract a lot of creative people, a lot of entertainment industry people. So this is probably why I'm channeling so specifically about the entertainment industry. Make sure your goals are grounded. Make sure when you're creating something that is more grounded, especially if there is fantasy involved. Make sure you're grounded when you go into your meetings, okay? And you start this new venture. But this beautiful energy is there. It's the perfect timing. This is go time. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't get distracted with all the holidays. You have, plenty of time in between holidays to be getting work done. Do not put this off until January. Another grounding card, fresh air. This is crowning your reading. This is so important for you. Fresh air is also a cleanse and detox card, which again is sitting at the center of your reading. You have to get some energy work done. You have to reconnect to Mother Earth. Even if it's cold, you might have to suck it up and open the windows and get some fresh air in. Okay, maybe you need an air purifier. Spend some time outside though too. You need to breathe. It's like your body is starving. You're not getting enough oxygen, I'm getting, And especially for those of you who are creating something, you're probably locked inside and you're creating and you're lost in that, and that's a beautiful thing. But you got to go outside sometimes too. You can't just be inside day in and day out working on something. I get it. I've been there. I'm guilty of that on a regular basis. But grounds, Leo. I think that you guys have one more crowning before I jump to your love reading. But this is incredibly beautiful energy. Yes, there's work. Yes, there's some cleansing. But you guys are good. It's go time now. You know, Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde, that's not the best time to start a new project, to make commitments, to end, you know, to end old jobs, careers. But now's the time. Now's the perfect time. You're making steady progress. Manifestation again. I'm really just getting, for those of you, you might be communicating the wrong thing to the universe. Your intention may be to manifest, but you need to communicate what it is that you want in more detail, okay? I mean, this is crowning your reading. But I am seeing steady progress. A lot of you have done a ton of work, and I'm not surprised. Leos, you have incredible work ethic. Don't lose your momentum because it's December, okay? Keep it going. Focus on detox, focus on being outdoors, focus on playful energy, especially around the holidays, especially if you have children, especially if you have a fun, playful partner to be with or friend to be with. And you get this energy work done. You go into the new year more in alignment with your soul purpose, but you have to take steps now. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, entrepreneur. So many of you are hesitating starting your own business because you're afraid or because you're not sure how you'll, you know, be able to raise enough money, the loans, to get it off the ground, especially for those of you in creative fields. You're used to financial stability, especially if you have children. You'll have more success here than doing your own thing. There is something divinely inspired here, and the universe is supporting this. Again, you may need some energy work to keep things in the right place to make sure this manifests in alignment of your highest good. But that's where your life needs to be headed, okay? There is something brand new, and you need to start trusting that. If you stay in that space of fear and you get distracted in December and don't do any work, you may have some regrets going into the new year, okay? All right, Leo, let's jump into your love reading. Leo in love. December 2018. Leo in love. December 2018. Okay. This is why I say watch both of the readings. Remember that playful card? Well, it's coming up again. Yeah, I was really picking up that playful energy that would help you cleanse and detox was a romantic partner. It's someone you have fun with. It's somebody that you're silly with. That person can heal you. Now, don't let them absorb any negative energies. Make sure you're doing your own work too. But you got to have fun, okay? Especially around the holidays. You got to keep it fun. If anybody's stressing you out, you need to step out of that situation. You got to keep your energy in the most positive place possible. The key to that is that playful, fun energy. Let that guide you. Someone might be coming back. If they come back after Mercury retrograde, after December 6th, this may be somebody that you want to reconsider for real. I don't normally say that with this card, but I got that for Sag too. So this may be a Sagittarius, or you may have Sag in your chart, okay? Keep an open mind, especially if this is someone that you have fun with. This could also be a friend. I'm getting for some of you, this is a friend that is like family to you, that you've always had a lot of fun with. You're completely authentically yourself with. There's so much healing energy there in that. But if someone came back during Venus retrograde, or even during Mercury retrograde, okay, the last few months, say from the beginning of October, between October 5th to December 6th, I don't know. I see somebody exiting your life, okay? That was purely karmic, and they're not meant to stay. So this is not referring to those of you, who reconciled with anybody, especially during the Venus retrograde. This is specific to after December 6th, okay? Sitting at the center of this love reading is self-love. Leo, what I'm telling you is this. You have permission. The universe is giving you permission to step out of situations, especially family. The holidays are stressing you out. The universe is saying it's not selfish to put yourself first. It's not selfish to love yourself. You need to focus on work, on life change. You know, some of you, the life change is bringing new love in. Somebody that you're truly compatible with. They're healing an existing relationship. You know what? At the core of everything, you just have to have incredibly strong boundaries, and you have to make sure your needs are being met right now. You cannot allow situations that add to the stress. And I know that's tough, but you know what? Maybe you say no. Maybe you tell somebody that you're not traveling for the holidays because you have to be home and you want to, you know, reconnect with this new love, this older love that has now reappeared into your life. A work project, whatever it is. I'm definitely getting this. Some of you need to say no, and you haven't yet, but you need to. If you find yourself in any situations where you're just not, where there's a void of this, politely excuse yourself. Okay. Following, wow, someone's getting engaged in the month of December. I just got a visual, like opening a Christmas present, and it's an engagement ring. This may be the person who comes back. Whether you're coupled or single, your love life is now ascending to a higher level. There's a deeper commitment. There's deeper love. It's more grounded. Especially if it's that relationship where you're most playful. Just the energy of that's really important for you guys right now. Yeah. Give your relationship a chance. I normally don't get that energy for people when it comes to exes returning. But you know what, Leo? There's success in that for you. Give them a chance. As long as you both have done some legitimate healing, okay? Wow, this is such beautiful energy. Clarifying playful, which I'm saying is the core. That is what you want to look for, okay? That person that you have that silly, playful, awesome relationship where you're completely yourself, that's the one. That's the one that's safe to love. That's where you need to invest your time right now. Anybody stressing you out, they got to go. You need to have boundaries. That self-love sitting at the core of this reading. You cannot sacrifice your self-love. You have to make that a priority. Because if you do, this engagement, I see this very accelerated pace of things, especially if there's been distance between you guys. You wind up here. You wind up with this. And I see you being very, very happy. If you struggled as a couple during Venus retrograde, it's over. There's a shadow period right now, but December is a much easier month than October and November were. It's better energy for you now. You'll see some progress. Some progress. It will be a little difficult with Jupiter and Sag just for the month of December. That energy will be a little stronger throughout 2019. And will inspire you a little more once you get past the holiday month. But for those of you who struggled, it's done. Especially if you broke up, you're getting right back together. This is the month where that person will come back into your life because they're meant to. Because they're meant to. You weren't. If you broke up with somebody during the Venus retrograde, you weren't meant to, especially if that's your playful other half. Okay? Yeah, you're attracting this person right back in. That self-love is attracting them back in. It's very attractive, to new partners as well. To new potential love, But you have to have those healthy boundaries now to keep this relationship healthy, lots of communication. But I really see healed situations. Love yourself first is clarified, but worth waiting for. If you're single, somebody very prominent is coming into your life. But again, who is this person? It's the one that you have fun with. If they stress you out, if they're too judgy, if they're anything negative, that's not it. Somebody better will come in, and the energy is there for that really strongly in December for you. Engagement is clarified by honeymoon. I'm telling you, somebody watching this is getting engaged. You're getting engaged. There's marriage. I'm also seeing that you may meet somebody when you travel too. Be open, especially if you're traveling out of the country or by water. This is somebody, this person that you meet may wind up being the one you've been waiting for all along. This really high level love. And for those of you who just got back together, travel. You've got to travel together. You've got to go have fun. You've got to give that relationship a chance. But you need for it to not be too serious. That will ruin the energy if it gets too serious. You just I'm talking laugh until you cry energy. Someone who you literally play with, like little kids at times, okay? Stay optimistic. Stay optimistic if you're having any issues in your current relationship. They're going to resolve in December now. You're good. There's a lot of love. The holidays and the fun, it's just going to mend things. Spending quality time one-on-one, saying no maybe to bigger engagements, long-distance travel, to see family if that's stressful. Maybe you need to say no so that now you can focus in on rekindling, on healing the relationship at hand. But there's such a good outcome here in love for you, Leo. Single or coupled, things are resolving very positively. There is a fresher energy now. It's less karmic. It's less karmic. Venus was hard. I found Venus to be Venus in retrograde was very hard for a lot of couples. I feel like it's notoriously hard for singles, but for couples, wow. But that person's coming right back in. And if you're single, crowning your reading is this. If you're single, new love is coming in that is worth waiting for. You may meet them when you travel. This person may be the one that you get engaged to. Deep commitment, though. This is someone you'll have deep commitment with, someone who'll stay. If you are in a committed relationship, this new energy, this playful energy, it's fresh. You start over, you start something new. It's beautifully committed, but it's almost like the excitement of that new love. You guys have now entered into a different chapter, especially if you separated during Venus retrograde and got back together. For those of you that applies to, a lot of success there. Happy ending. Happy ending in love. Keep an open mind, though. You may not want, you're like, well, we broke up, so I've moved on. Keep an open mind to this. Keep an open mind if you're single and you're traveling. Keep an open mind in coupled relationships. That there is positivity coming in, that there's healing. The healing is available for you guys, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, this is a beautiful message. You deserve love, Leo. You deserve this new love. You deserve this restart, this reboot of a current relationship. As long as there's love, respect, and again, this is the key. If you have this, you guys have a great outcome in December. You're going to have better energy. This is better energy. I feel like Leo energy, especially your mid-month, mid-November. I did mini love readings, Leo. I feel like it was a hugely positive reading for you guys, if I remember correctly. See, energy, you guys have struggled, but you're coming out of it now. You're inspired for change in career, across the board, life, love, everything, friendships. There's real progress now. You felt trapped for a little while. You're not going to feel that energy anymore. I think that you were forced to deal with a lot of karmic energy and experiences and karmic ties the last couple months. It's done. Move forward. Enjoy your holidays. Love and be loved because you deserve it. Keep an open mind to this. I don't often say that, but keep an open mind. I really think you guys have a tie to Sag. If you don't have Sagittarius in your chart, this may pertain. This person coming back in, even if they're not a Sagittarius sun, they may be a Sagittarius moon. Venus and Sag, something like that, something prominent. Okay, Leo. I'm so grateful. For those of you who've tuned into my channel, this is new. And I'm incredibly grateful for the subscribes, the likes. Thank you for those of you who have emailed me. It's so wonderful to connect to you. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And for those of you who are interested in personal readings, you can check out my website, urbansoulguru.com. I am available via Skype, in person in New York City, phone call. For those of you who do not utilize Skype, but that is my preferred because I like to have a little bit more of a personal connection with you that way. And you can check that out again on urbansoulguru.com. The information will be in the description box below. For those of you needing deeper soul healing, I'm also available for that. Again, that information, those offerings, also detailed on my website. Leo, I'm so excited for you. You have much better energy coming in across the board. And it's real. I'm seeing this pattern now. I'm seeing this energy continue to show up. You've got to stay positive. Okay, keep an open mind and open heart, but life is getting better. It's getting so much better. You have a better year ahead, but you will see this energy in December too. Happy holidays to you guys. Happy New Year. I will be doing mid-month readings again, but those will be love-specific readings. It seemed like you guys really loved that last month, so I'll be doing that again, and then I'll be back for January 1st for the more in-depth general and love reading, as I will be doing from here on out at the top of every month. Leo, happy holidays. I'm sending you so much love, so much light. Thank you again for your support. Ciao.